start that trading again and just got on a losing streak because it became all about the money instead of one and all. Man, the truth. Oh, man, oh man. That's hard. And that is so true.
I don't know why the screen is doing that, but
all come faster. It does.
I ain't gonna worry about it as long as it's on.
Because I'm curious to know why someone will go back to
All right.
for some trade when the Project 21 is going along fine. Indeed. J-Car said, and of course, it's great to see and feel the money in your hand, but that defeats the purpose of what you did thus far. Right, Project 21 is not a challenge. It's your freaking road to freedom. That it is. And that's what I definitely want you guys to understand. That's why it doesn't matter how long it takes you. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. You got to understand that it's about finding your rhythm within the process. You need to find your own personal rhythm within the process.
You gotta move that from there. Get that back to her.
Your rhythm is gonna be whatever.
Somebody hurt
But the
themselves
point
on
is
it.
that you're going to find what it is, and when you get there.
No, for real, because I don't want nobody to get hurt doing
And
that.
that's what training and the repetition of what we do is doing, keeping you there. So, in the beginning, you got to get there first. That's what is the most challenging part, because you gotta deal with yourself as you're getting there. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
You're dealing with yourself so much in the process of getting to where you execute the process repeatedly. You dealing with all of your shit.
All right, when you guys come on, make sure that you like the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already. If you are tuned in on Instagram, make sure that you like the video and you follow the page. If you're looking at this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications so that you get notified when we go live. Share the video, like the video, etc. For those of you not in the TeamAlliance public Facebook group, be sure to join that group. I'll make sure I post a link for it in the chat on YouTube. When you join the Facebook group, you'll be notified when I go live that way also, because sometimes the notifications don't come through on YouTube for whatever reason. Why? Have no idea. Have zero idea. But we want to make sure that you get notifications. So that's one way that you'll ensure that you do. All right. Okie doke. And what else was I about to do? Close this, this. This is slightly off. Not by much, but just a little bit. I think that's it right there. Shout out to the OCD gang. OCD gang is in the building. Yep, we go hard. And what else was I about to do? I think that's it. Yeah, I believe that's it. All right, so audio sounds good. Let's see who we got on Instagram and also on the YouTube favorite. So let's see, Sadiq is in the building. Yep, 2020, whatever. Exactly. Yes, sirree. All right, so today's going to be a very interesting topic. Something else is throwing me off a little bit. Nah, that's good. I'll just leave it alone. All right, yeah, so today's going to be interesting. How to build a six-figure online business in 2021. 2021. The reason that I'm doing that is because I know mentally in many people's heads, 2020 is a wrap. like people want to put 2020 behind them. And I understand a lot went on this year. So I know folks are definitely looking forward to the future, which of course begins with next year. And really it's just mainly just to get you to think a little forward. You know, exercising forward thinking, I think, is always something good to do. Not that you're necessarily planning anything, but you are planning out what you're going to do, like your actions. And that's important. Before I do that, I need to set this alarm. I gotta wait till the next binary before I reset this. I actually thought it was on, but it must not be. Is it on? Nope. All right, so I'll wait for this next one to come back around. All right, so let's see who we got in the chat real quick. Run through the roll call, then we'll get into the topic. Oh, I know what it was I wanted to do. I wanted to put the link for the Facebook group in the chat. That's what it was. Yep. So let me do that real quick. And then we'll do the roll call. Roll call. All right, so this link right here that I just posted, that is the link for the Facebook group. For anyone that's not in the group, it's a good idea to get in there because you'll get notifications when I go live, because I'll post in the group as well. What's funny is I ain't posting the group yet. Damn. I thought I did it already. Oh boy. Thought I did it already. All right, y'all give me 1 second. Let me do that real quick and then we'll go ahead and get it rocking. Give me 1 second. Un momento. So while I'm doing this, I'll also mention that I just about received everything that I need for the podcast. And it looks like we'll be starting that on Monday. Yes, indeed. And I believe I've decided on the name as well. So it'll be very interesting because I think that the name don't make you make the name more than anything. You know, I can name it anything. Be like, I don't know what this is podcast. It'll pop. It'll blow. It would blow. If literally, if I named it, I don't know what this is podcast, it would do the same exact thing. So it really doesn't matter, like when it's all said and done. But I like to utilize names that I feel coincide with what you're actually doing. So I do like the name that I did decide upon. And we're going to make it work. All right, so I got one more thing to post, and then we'll go ahead and get into the topic. All right. All right, so we're good to go. We are good to go. Now, where's my chat? There we go. Sadiq is funny. He said money earning Moses. Oh snap. Yo, Lulu gave you the Price is Right horn. Terrible. Don't listen, don't pay no attention to Lulu, man.
Tell him I gave him an E for effort.
Talk about she gave you an E for effort. Beat it, Lulu. All right, so
Did you just tell me to beat?
yes, I said to beat it.
Okay. Point taken.
So we got JT's in the building on IG. All right, so real quick, let me just run down and then we'll come back to the topic. Jelani's in the building, Jeffrey's here, Melanie's here. Hassan thought he was first, but he's not. But it's all good. What's up, Hassan? Nico's in the building. Charles is here. Now that is hilarious. Charles said, "My sweet brother Noomsy." You know what movie that's from? You probably don't remember. I'm talking about you, Lulu.
Who, me?
Yeah, you know what that's from?
Say it again.
My sweet brother Noomsy. You know what that's from? Nah, you not.
Do the right thing?
No, do the right thing. No. You want me to give you a hint?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy's in it. You ain't gonna know.
Harlem.
No. It's a very rare movie. It's kind of like why he do this movie. It's one of them movies.
Not the one where he was playing a fat woman.
No.
What's the name of that movie?
No. This is way before that. This was like around Beverly.
Early?
Yeah, early Eddie Murphy, like 80s. You ain't gonna
Was he
know.
a cop?
No, he wasn't a cop.
Well, he wasn't Trading Places.
No, it wasn't Trading Places. You give up?
No.
You gonna keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
I give you another hint.
Okay.
Look. What is this? This is
The gorilla.
well. What else? What about the gorilla?
Dr. Doolittle? He was in that.
Yo, let me get my prices right home. No.
You said, you showed me a beast? You showed me
I said, look at the beast. What is he? He's
a monkey.
He's a what monkey? And he's not a monkey. He's a gorilla. He's a what gorilla?
He's a man.
He's a
Male? Silverback?
silverback.
No.
What? Look, just look at him.
He's gold.
Thank you. Gold. Keyword. Now keep going.
Only movie I could think of, he wasn't in it. Goldfinger. That was my
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. No, all right. See, I knew you wouldn't know. It's called The Golden Child.
Oh, the little bald-headed boy?
Yes.
Oh, that movie was
Sheesh.
terrible.
What?
I never liked that in its entirety.
Charles, Lulu said that The Golden Child was terrible.
Sorry. Womp, womp, womp.
I really got to get the prices right home for real.
I
All right, so
tell them I'm sorry to take up their time. So sorry.
well, first of all, that was hilarious.
What?
Cause I'm over there. I'm like, what is he? You like silverback?
It's a gorilla, yes.
I'm like, he's a what gorilla though? He's a golden gorilla. Sheesh.
But that's not real. That's fake.
All right, I'm not talking to Lulu for the rest of the day.
The rest of the day, you need the next 10 minutes.
Here you go, Lulu. I couldn't wait to horn you just now.
Yeah, I know, because that's my first one. That's okay. Tell the people I'm not.
So you gotta make up for it now with the Don DeMarco at some point.
I don't know about that.
Ramon said we can't invite you to a charades game.
But some people are very literal. Some people are very visual. You know.
Okay. Which one are you?
I'm very literal.
Right, and so, it's very literal, but I'm over here telling you this is a what gorilla,
That's
and
a golden gorilla.
but you said it's a silver. You said silverback first.
Well, I'm talking about the gorilla itself. I'm not talking about the color of it. That's totally fake. There's no golden gorilla in real life.
This is real. This is a golden gorilla. How dare you talk to beast mode like that? How dare you? Look, Charles said no Don DeMarcos for Lulu. Right. She's banned right now.
Whatever.
All right, so let me come through real quick, see who else is in here. BCJ, what's happening? Phil, what's going on? Damon's in the building. Don is here. Janix is here. JT's here also. Sharonda's in the building. Yeah, I feel you on Bitcoin. Yep, he said he's gonna sit back, watch Bitcoin climb high and high all year. I mean, hey, we're gonna see what it do. It's looking high right now. It's approaching that 20,000. Slimy was cracking. Let me see. Ashton is here. Jerry Brown. Walker's in the building. Western Window. I know who that is. Cherie. Cherie's here. All right. And who else is here? Ramon, Mo, Anthony Pandozzi. All right, so Agnes, also, I see you. All right, I don't think I forgot anybody. I don't think I missed anybody. All right, so we here. And Nico's over there on IG as well. All right, cool. So topic is how to build a six-figure online business in 2021. This is a good topic because I like to get people on here that don't have anything to do with what we do as far as trading goes, but that might have ideas about different things that are available for people to do as far as a business goes. And I should have been more specific. Wait, no, I was. I said online business. Okay, so yeah, online business. Online business. That's what I want to focus on. Don says to build a six-figure business, deposit good habits in your mind and not in your account. Oh boy. You got the first one right there out the gate. Phil Davis, do you think you should tell someone about doing the challenge to be accountable, or does that attract negativity? Now, you could tell people about your challenge. The best way probably to go, well, not even probably, the best way to go about your challenge or whatever you're doing is to record. Like record your trades as you take them. That right there is the conversation piece for you. So you don't have to tell nobody nothing. Record your trades and then post them on your YouTube channel. That's the best way to go about doing it. Sharice said air hustling for bankers' dollars. Oh, Walker's in the building too. What's up, Walker? Moses with his roses. No, Lulu don't want to trade yet. That's in response to Slimy. He's asking if I told her how to trade. Nope, she don't want to trade yet. But that may change. Let me see. Survey says, y'all are funny. Mo said golden gorillas are real. Come on, Mo. Let's get it. They are real. He's right here. Man. He's right here. He's real. He's right here. Courtney's in the building also. What's happening, Courtney? And they got golden gorillas in South Africa. Nope, they are golden gorillas.
They're not gorillas.
They're not gorillas?
No.
All right.
Somebody send me a picture.
Agnes is from South Africa. Said that they got South African golden gorillas.
To send me a picture.
Look, now Lulu want a picture. Yeah, all right.
Send me a picture.
Agnes, send me a picture though, for
And I
real.
don't want no one picture. I want a whole crew of them. Agnes. I don't want no freak of nature. I want a real gorilla tribe. Golden gorilla tribe.
Oh snap! Jelani said, "Put some money on it." He said, "Put some bread on it."
No, she put some bread on it because she told me that there's some. I'm all for it. I want to see.
You want to see now? All right. All right. When I get them pics.
I don't want no altered pictures.
She said she don't want no Photoshop pictures.
I want to see some babies.
She said she want to see babies and all
I
that.
want to see babies on the back, on the boob, all of that.
Crazy self.
Yes.
All right. What's up with IG over here? Oh, it went out just now for a second. It's coming back. There we go. It's just me. What's going on? All right. All right. So, Agnes, get at you. She said it's TA Golden Gorilla. She talking about this one. She said, here they got silverbacks. She said, calm down, Lulu. Uh-oh.
So Agnes, she ain't got no receipts. That's all I was about. No receipts.
Oh, here go Lulu. She talking about you ain't have no receipts, Agnes. Oh boy. Is that your Don DeMarco redeemed?
That's right. You better give it to me. I'm your wife.
Uh-oh. Lulu's shooting back. She like, y'all ain't gonna get at me. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Ramon said you can Photoshop babies in the picture, too. Yeah, y'all are crazy. All right. Let's get focused. I ain't messing with Lulu. So, yeah, so as far as how to build an online six-figure business next year, I really do want to talk about the possibilities of that. And I don't just mean within what we do. We already know that we are in position to do that. I'm really curious to know if there are other things that people can do, if it's something that is valid, meaning that, like, you know, there's an actual way that you can go about building. There's a process to build it. And then you can learn the process, apply the process, and ultimately build your way to a six-figure business. That's what I'm really curious to know. What else is out there? So that's why I create these titles a lot of time, because I want people to come on to spark up the conversation. But in any case, so until that happens, we'll just talk about what we do. Clearly, what we do as far as trading goes, absolutely. Absolutely. And this is something that is feasible. This is something that is feasible. It's something that is realistic. And it's something that ultimately will happen when you learn the skill set required to make it happen. That's why this is so powerful, because it's not just like something that's an opportunity for someone to do. It's something that happens as a result of a process that you learn. So that means that you learn the process, you learn how to apply the process, and then the outcome comes. You understand what I'm saying? So you're really spending the majority of your time learning how to develop the mindset in order to continuously apply the process. So it's not even like, well, I'm gonna learn the process and I'm gonna get going. It's more so I'm going to develop the mindset I need so that when I learn the process, I will continue to apply the process over and over again. And then that's what creates the online business for you, because now you actually have not just the blueprint to do it, but you develop the mindset to execute the process that creates it. That's the difference. So That's what I really get excited about with what it is that we're doing. Because it's simply a process that you learn, and you're learning how to keep yourself in the right frame of mind, and you're learning how to control yourself emotionally, just simply so you can apply the same process over and over again. I mean, like what else is there? That's it. That's all you need to do. And that's a powerful model. Like within itself, that's a business model, because it means that anybody can do that. So in other words, anybody with no experience at all in the market, like understand that people that come through TA training and that are introduced through TeamAlliance into trading, a lot of people have no experience at all. Like they don't know anything. They don't know what a platform is. Oh, Mark, I'm just familiarizing myself with NADEX. I saw your videos and, I want to do it, but I don't understand anything. And immediately they have exactly what video, that they need to begin to watch to familiarize themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So the whole blueprint is laid out already. So that means that here's the process. Now you plug into the process, learn the process, simultaneously develop the mindset that you need so that you take this process and only apply this process over and over again. Boom, 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 boom. It's just, you're learning how to just rinse and repeat the process. So this is why there is little to no confusion when people come through TA and really take everything seriously as far as what we're doing. Because there's no gaps, like there's nothing interfering with what it is that you need to do in order to learn what we're doing. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing interfering with the process when you plug into it. Now, when you don't work on your mindset and how you need to be, that's when you run into all of these issues, because you start to move over here doing this, you're moving over there doing that. You're not plugging in, you unplugging and plugging back in. You're doing too many things that are interrupting the learning process for the process that you're learning. If you don't do that and you just plug in and remain plugged in, it switches up the whole dynamic now. And now it becomes something very powerful for you, which is exactly what you want it to be, an online business. And that's the difference. That's very, very powerful. So that's a powerful, model to have. And that's the model that we actually are blessed to have. Don said he brain dead on any other online business. Trading takes the crown. Clearly, that's why I always like to bring it up, every now and again, because I feel like if people are just introduced to this somehow, like if somehow, some way you stumble on TA and what it is that we're doing as far as trading goes, the platform that we use, like we're in a niche, everything is specific. It's like we know the platform that we're using, we know the instrument that we're trading, we know the process that we're using in the market to trade with, and we know exactly what to work on to get our mindset right so that we can execute that plan. Because the blueprint is the plan. Like the whole plan is learn the process. You got the platform that you're going to be using, NADEX. You know the instrument you're going to be trading, 5-minute binaries. And the process is applied on that platform to that instrument. And you need the mindset to apply that same process over and over again. And now, mind you, then we take it up a notch, and you can use this right here. Like you can use a phone to build your entire online business if need be. Let's say you don't have a computer. You don't have a laptop, but you got one of these. You don't even got to have phone service on it. This right here don't have no phone service on it. It's just Wi-Fi. It's connected to Wi-Fi. Like I got phones. I only got one phone with a number All the other phones are just phones that I'm using to do this stuff, just to create content. Like this is gonna be the one that I'm using for Facebook when we start doing the podcast next week. Don't even have another. It's not even a service on here. It's just Wi-Fi. So you see and you understand the power of the internet combined with something powerful that works. It's crazy. Like it's literally crazy. So it's like Don said, what we do, it takes the cake, like for real. And then on top of that, like to be able to sift through all of the stuff online that people end up doing in trading, because everybody who trades is not profitable. There's plenty of people that be losing. So it's not like it's just a blanket statement like, all right, well, online trading is it. It's not that. Plenty of people trade online. That don't mean that they are in the six figures. That don't mean that they making any money. The majority of them are in the red. And it has more to do with not really having an actual solid system in place to follow that is tied in to what the market actually is. It's like people create systems around the market. But what we use is a system that is the market. It's like what we're dealing with is the market itself. We're not creating something on top of the market that we hope works. We're taking the market and we're taking the nature of what the market does, and we're applying a process to that same nature in the market that it always does. And we recognize when we should not be trading and when we should be trading. And here's where the mindset comes in. The mindset ensures that we don't trade when we're not supposed to trade. It ensures that we don't have fear and are scared to trade when it's time to trade. Like, you see how much there is that needs to be dealt with. And when you have a complete system that deals with everything that needs to be dealt with, now it's just a matter of applying the same process over and over again. And it's a wrap. Boom, there's your business right there. So it's like people, I think, one, don't know about it. Two, existing people who trade are not aware of TA yet. That's why when people run into TA, they start to switch their thought process even before they come into training with us. Some of them may not even come into training with us, but they'll still benefit from the way that we use mindset. You see what I'm saying? Because they'll apply mindset to what they already do. How many times have people come on here and it be the same conversation? Oh, well, Mark, I have a problem with taking too many trades. Somebody was just on here yesterday talking about that. Matter of fact, yesterday and the day before. Mark, I got an issue with taking too many trades. That's your mindset, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. You see? So it's like, if you're able to utilize even a small portion of what it is that we are doing and that we exemplify, you can take that and apply it to what you do already to create success with what you already doing. That's how you know that the framework is solid. You see, because it can be applied no matter what. It's like, regardless of what you're actually doing in the market, if your mindset ain't what it's supposed to be, you're going to do all type of stupid stuff. Like take too many trades, take another trade when you shouldn't be taking no more trades. You should have logged out. You take another trade, end up losing. Thirst, you anxious, like you just doing too much. So within the process of us building this online business through trading, you're learning how to develop your mindset so that you never do that. You see, you're training all of that nonsense out of you. It's a part of the business. Think about what I'm saying. Part of the business model is training the nonsense out of you. You see? Because the nonsense is nothing that you can't afford to have nonsense in a business. That's just like running a regular business right? And you mismanaging the books. You're misappropriating where money's going. You know, you're doing stupid stuff. You're spending money that you're supposed to use to buy inventory on other stuff. You're splurging with payroll. You're misappropriating the funds of the business, and it interrupts the structure and integrity of the business. The equivalent of that in a traditional brick and mortar business is when you are trying to do what we do and you don't have the mindset. You'll hear it all the time. People come on here literally almost every day and they talk about the same issues. Oh, Mark, man, you're right. Man, I need to learn how to control myself. You do. The first thing you need to do is stop trading. You're trading too much. Your mindset ain't what it needs to be at all. And what you've done is created a habit and a loop of doing that over and over again. So every time you have some success, you mess it up because you take another trade. And you keep doing it. Every week you do that. So like you understand, like when I talk about what we do, like I'm talking about it from the perspective of really being a business. Like it's a real business. Like it's not some online thing that we doing playing around in the market. That's not what this is at all. This is an actual business when you plug in and structure everything the correct way. And that's exactly what we're doing here. It's all structured and laid out the right way. Just like you can't have successful trades and you don't have the right mindset. Because what will happen is even if you got the framework to take good trades, you'll take too many trades. You'll get into that whole, oh, well, I'm going to take another one. I'm going to find another one. Maybe the market want to give me another one. No, maybe you just are greedy right now and you're doing too much. And next thing you know, you're seeing ghosts. So now you start seeing stuff in the market that ain't even there. It ain't there. It's in your head. Oh, I thought it was another trade. No, you just wanted another trade and you started seeing things. See? So, and as a matter of fact, what you've done by doing that is you've actually went right into trade mode. So instead of being in market mode, which is where you need to always be, you go right to trade mode because you want another trade. Rushing for no reason. Telling y'all, man. So we're talking about putting yourself in position where all you need is one trade. And that one trade pays bills for however long. Like just imagine yourself being in that business model. And now when you think about that, imagine yourself building that from the ground up. What do I mean by that? The same position that I'm making reference to you being in when you get to that point where literally one trade pays bills for the entire month, maybe several months, or for one trade. The same position that you end up being in where that takes place is the same way you build your way to that position. So what happens is the same exact thing that you do when you start is the same thing that you do when you arrive to the position. You're never doing anything different. Like you're not taking one way to build and then it switches up when you get there. It's the same thing the entire time. From building to getting in position, it's the same process. You see, this is why your mindset is required, because it takes discipline to do that from the beginning when you're not making any money at first, right? In your head, you're looking like, oh, it's only one trade, man. Dang, I only made $18 on that trade. In your mind, you're saying I only made $18, but you don't realize that that $18 in the near future will be thousands of dollars. Doing the same thing you did on that trade to generate $18. It's the same action, the same process, the same outcome. But because you're in a model where you can scale it up over time through your skill and your consistency, right? Which requires your mindset, because you are in position to do that. What you're doing now is the same thing you're going to be doing later. And when you build the foundation the way that you should from the beginning, it's seamless. So you never switch up. What you're doing now is what you're going to be doing later too. It's not like it's something different. It's the same. It's the same thing. That's a powerful model, you see? So from the very beginning, outright, do things the right way, build it the right way, and you create the outcome. And that's it. That's powerful. Like, that's crazy. And like I said, if you ain't got a computer, you got one of these, good to go. Good to go. Come on, man. Ain't nothing like that. I'm sorry, man. There's nothing out here like that, period. All right, anyway. JT, what's happening? Sadiq said, you ready to file for sole proprietorship? He said, I'm my business. There you go. There you go. Yep. Don said, Mark, would you consider someone who's a strategist and a strategy the same thing? No. No, because a strategist is a person. A strategy is something that a person tries to create to produce similar results over and over again. But the problem with a strategy is that strategies are typically based upon some type of pattern that's seen. It's like it's like a pattern that somebody recognizes, but the reason that don't work with the market is because the market has patterns all day, and the market will exhaust a pattern eventually, which means that your strategy becomes null and void. Then you got to look for another strategy, meaning you got to look for another pattern that the market is giving off and try to use that pattern until that one gets exhausted. So you keep repeating this cycle of finding patterns, but every time that you find one, you're always going to have that room for loss and for error, because the pattern is a temporary thing that the market is doing. And that's why eventually the strategy doesn't work after a while. That's why you got to buy another strategy. Oh, this is the new strategy. Here, we got a better strategy. Strategy. So that's what happens with strategy when it comes to the market. The market is too dynamic and it's way too intricate for you to try to put your finger on one thing that it does all the time. Like, it doesn't do that. Now, the market does have nature to it. It has natural, organic things that it does naturally. And when you recognize what those things are, you can always anticipate the right timing for what you want to do as far as trades go. So just like if we say, listen, we only want to win trades. All right, so we need to study the market to know, how does the market look every time that you win? What type of actual behavior does it have every time a winning trade comes? Like, it just wins and the outcome is the same. You need to study the market to know what the behavior is. You see, that's the difference. That's why we don't deal with strategies. But that's a good question. That's a good question. He said, in my mind, a strategist is more tactful, while a strategy is more of an academic approach. Yeah, I understand. Yep, I understand. Kimbo, if you're used to rushing, what's the solution for not rushing? Kimbo, stop rushing. Stop rushing, Kimbo. I got a computer, but it's playing up. Not sure if it's the new Windows 10 upgrade. You said it's playing up. What you mean? The feed on this is acting up? I'm not sure what you mean. Ashton, he said, damn, Mark, you have a brother speechless, always on point. Hey, man, I'm just speaking from experience and from the heart, man, all the time. All the time. Creative patterns are temporary, in my opinion. Right. See, I just said that a moment ago. Yep. RTG, when the Forex market opens, there's something called a gap in the prices of Friday's close, but this strategy doesn't work at all times. So Mark is saying that you can't rely on strategies. 100%. 100%. See, the theory behind the gap open is that when there's a gap, that the gap gets filled. Do that always happen? No. Now, some that study that type of trading, they'll say something like, well, 75% of the time the gap will fill. All right, so the other 25%, how do you deal with that? You look nice, huh?
That's not what I'm asking.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh, later? Yeah. All right. You're welcome. Yeah, so with that gap open, thing, it's like, all right, well, it don't work 25% of the time. So now you need a way to deal with when it doesn't work. So it's kind of like, all right, we got to figure out how to deal with the loss because you know that it's not 100%. And then people will say, well, nothing's 100%. Now, that's not true. What is true is that there's no strategy that's 100%. That is accurate. That is fully accurate. There is no strategy that's 100%. That's why we don't deal with strategies at all. We observe and study the market. There's a difference. We remain in alignment with the market. There's a difference. So it means that the market can do whatever it wants to do. And the truth is that the market is going to do what it wants to do anyway. This is what people don't realize about the market. It's like you realize that the market is going to do what it wants to do no matter what. So don't try to force the market to do anything. Let it do what it's doing. Just observe, study, right? And what happens is when you observe and study it, now the dynamic switches up because you're not trying to force the market to do anything. The market is going to do what it wants. When you observe and study, you learn the nuances, you get familiar with the way that it moves, how long it remains in certain environments and behaviors, right? You learn all the intricacies of what you're seeing. You know how powerful that is? That means it don't matter what the market does because you got your eyes and you are patient. You wait until the market shows you the correct environment that you know aligns with winning trades. And then even once the market shows that to you, you still don't just take a trade. You still wait for the market to give you a trade. That's a strong model right there. So just think about that. Think about that. Like I realize that another thing that people do way too often, and Kimbo, this actually might be helpful to you because you said specifically, if you're used to rushing, what's the solution for not rushing? Slow down. Slow down. Like just think about this for a moment. Go back in time. Go back 3 months. In the last 3 months, how many trades have you taken? How many trades have you won? And what's your net profit or loss? Like go back and do some actual number crunching so that you can be real with yourself. It's like and then when you look at it, you'll see like, oh snap, wait. Damn, I didn't even realize I did that. Because you'll see that you're probably in the red. It's probably in the negative. So I'm just talking about 3 months. 3 months is 1/4 of a year. 3 months to y'all seem like a long time. 1 month be seeming like a long time to people. I'm like, that ain't no time at all. You got to understand, when you slow down, what you allow to take place is giving yourself time to work through yourself in order to attain the right mindset. That's one. This is what begins to happen when you slow down. You're giving yourself the time to develop the right mindset off the rip. As you develop the right mindset, time begins to look different to you. That rush starts to subside, and you start to actually think about everything and be more objective. Because you're like, wait, why am I rushing? What am I rushing for? What are you rushing for? Oh, well, because I'm just, I'm anxious to get to what? Where you going? When you think about it, it really makes you think like, wait, what am I really rushing to do again? See, when you slow down, you realize like, wait, I'm rushing for no reason because I don't even really know where I'm trying to get to. Slow down. People will create these imaginary things. My goal is 3 trades a day. Where do you get that from? Where did you get that from? Why 3 trades a day? My goal is 2 trades a day. Even my goal is 1 trade a day. You don't realize how many trades that is. That's a lot of trades. 1 trade a day is mad trades. In 1 month, that's like 20 trades. If you just traded once a day. So over the course of that month, what does 20 trades that you won represent for you? That's the next question. What value are you giving to each trade? If you scale up, them 20 trades, you almost at 30 trades of freedom. Off of 1 a day. Now, this is what people will do though. It'll take everything in them to stop after they get 1. So they don't stop. They take another one. And I know because I talk to people and I hold them accountable when they tell me what they want to do. So somebody tells me, hey, Mark, yeah, I want to stick to one a day. I want to try that. All right, cool. Then 2 days later, you message me. You tell me you took 4 trades. All right. You took 4 trades in 2 days. That's not 1 a day. Hey, Mark, hey, I'm 4-0 so far. I thought you said 1 a day, though. So you see how you are now, I'm not going to say you lying, but you are deceiving yourself. You're not deceiving me because you told me what you was doing. You said 1 a day. It's been 2 days, you took 4 trades. That's not 1 a day. That it could have been maybe 1 the first day and then you took 3 today. I don't know. And I don't even ask. I'm like, all right, we'll see. Then I may not hear from you. If I don't hear from you, I kind of already know what happened. You probably got slapped and you got to reset now. You see, why do that? Don't put yourself through that unnecessary pressure. Even 1 a day. Don't even have an expectation from the market. I took 2 trades this week. Yesterday, was it yesterday that I took the other trade? What was it, Friday? Thursday, Wednesday? No. When was the 4th? The 4th was Wednesday. So I took a trade Wednesday and I took a trade yesterday. When I took my trade, I think, whatever. When I took the second trade, I logged out. I told y'all about it. I said, I logged out, man. I logged back in for the training and that's it. When I log back in for training, when training is over, I log out. 2 trades for the week. But again, what do those 2 trades actually mean? What do they represent? You understand what I'm saying? So you can't look at what it represents for me being in the position I'm in. You got to remember that it's the mindset. It's the mindset. Even when I started the projects, I did Project 21, one trade a week. Slowed it down so you can see what it looks like when you slow down. Instead of spending so much time trying to trade all the time, spend more time training and conditioning yourself to apply the process the same way every time. Get your 1-0, boom, and log out. Log out for the rest of the week. Because time is still spinning, it's going by regardless. So all this time that keep going by, when you filling up time with back and forth, winning, losing, winning, slap, win, 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 slap, win, slap, slap, win, 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 slap. You did all that in 3 weeks. When it could have just been 3-0. Could have been 3-0. This right here hopefully will resonate with a lot of you to let you see the power of slowing down. Instead of you being 28-4, you could have been 3-0. Another 3 weeks go by. 6-0. Or what you do again, 35-6. You took 41 trades, lost 6, and you done had to make how many deposits? In 3 weeks. This is what people be doing. Why? Slow down. 6 weeks, 6-0. 10 weeks, 10-0. Next thing you know, it's 20 weeks. Next thing you know, 7 months go by and you 30-0. I'm just saying. 7 months. Still got 5 months left for the year. So it ain't even been a year and you 30-0 and in position. In position. Slowing down, not going faster, not doing more in the market, doing less. I hope y'all catch this, man. Hope y'all catch it. Torrey, what's good, man? James, what's up? Come on, man. All right, let me come back real quick. Don said, I consider the chess master a strategist because you can't think abstract just like the market. Indeed. Indeed. Cherie, I heard the other day you used to trade Forex, commodity stocks, etc. Can you use this NADEX process saying if you were trading those as well? As far as the mindset part, absolutely. As far as market behavior, definitely. But the way that it would be applied would be different because these are different instruments. So the way to apply it is totally different. Like just Forex alone, just straight traditional Forex, the way that you go about trading is different. It's structured different than it is on NADEX with the binaries. In my opinion, the binaries on NADEX is, y'all don't understand like how I get goosebumps when I think about it. I'm like, do you ever realize what we have with these 5-minute binaries? You ever realize what we got with NADEX with these binaries? People don't understand. They don't get it. I'm like, once you realize what you have, man, you'll slow your ass down. For real, just slow down. Slow down, learn the process, and just apply the process over and over again. And let your account do the rest. You know, I be telling people, go as far as don't hide your balance in the account. Don't even show it. And after every trade, go into your settings and change the contract size so that the next trade is the next size according to the spreadsheet. Just do that. Rinse and repeat. over and over again and slow it down. Stop thinking one a day. Slow it down. Don't even think one a day. Don't even think one a day. One a week. I challenge you to do that. Just so you can see how consistent you will become because you slowed down. You like the stress becomes less. Less stress, more focus to apply the process. So now when you go to apply the process to get that 1-0, you ain't stressed at all. You're not stressed at all. That's where you want to be. You want to be in that mindset. And time switches up when you're like that. It switches up completely. You stop rushing and rush. Like, whoa, what you even rushing trying to do? The faster you trying to go, you be slowing yourself down. Slow it down, man. Don said, change your perspective. Understand being consistent is powerful. Compound interest takes care of itself. The market is thousands of years older than you, meaning it ain't going nowhere. Facts. Shiny Mark, dig in, if you will, on the focus of the execution. There can be a lot of moving parts with that. Any helpful tips on closing out daily distractions to keep the mind clear of future aspirations? Yeah, I think one of the biggest ways to do it, or I should say one of the best ways, which will become a big thing for you, is literally exactly what I have been talking about for the last 5-10 minutes. Slowing everything down. Your focus comes when you train. The more you train, the more that you're focused, because the training gets into you subconsciously. So, excuse me, you inadvertently execute process with more precision without trying to do it. So the things that start to distract you become less relevant because you're too focused on applying the process and then continuing to train after you've done it. In other words, boom, you get your trade in, log out of the platform. Like, this is one of the best things you could do. Take your trade, log out. Don't log back in. Train. Let that training get into you now. And see, the beauty of training is you could do it anywhere. You got your phone, press play, get some earbuds, get some little earbuds or whatever, the little wire ones, get the wireless ones, get the headphones. I don't care what you use. Get some noise canceling headphones where you can't hear nothing outside at all. Put the headphones on and press play on training and take a nap. Let it sink into you. This after you take a trade. Don't take a trade and then still look in the market. Don't do that. Take your trade, log out. Go do something else. And not just anything. Get your phone, get your laptop, whatever. Press play on the training and let it get into you. Because now what's going to happen is now you're going to hear training again after you just executed. You just got 1-0. And now you hear 301 mindset, 1-0 forever. You just did 1-0. And now all you're hearing is 1-0 again in your ears. Reinforcing what you just did. What you think gonna happen the next time that you log back in? And give yourself time. Like, don't log in every day. Log in every other day. Slow down. Slow down. Like, understand, I'm different. I'm training you guys, so I have to log into my... If I wasn't training nobody, I wouldn't log back in. I'd literally take my trades and log out completely and just go do mad other shit. Press and play. I wouldn't log back in. I log back in because I got to train everybody again at night. Every night we doing training. And this helps to reinforce the good habits also. The fact that I train, you see, because not only am I training, I'm showing you what training does to me. That's what all of this extra stuff that comes out of me is doing. It's showing you what happens when you train. You see what I talk about on the live trainings at night? It's elevation all the time. Like, damn, I never even looked at the market that way. This is crazy. Ooh, I got some light bulbs tonight. This is just in me because of training. You see, I'm constantly being reinforced with training all the time. So I'm like a machine. I don't even think about it. And I'm not on the chart all day either. Not on the chart. Less is more. That's it, man. That's it. But yeah, I would say, Shawnee, that's the best way to do it, man. Slow it down. Take your time. Train more. Get your 1-0. Log out. Like, seriously. 1-0. Log out. See you next week, market. You do that, and now you developing a powerful habit, because what's going to happen is you already know what happens when you log in. When you log in, you're going to do what you are conditioned to do. Well, what are you conditioned to do? If you always logging in, that's what you conditioned to do. You're thirsty a little bit. You see what I'm saying? You're kind of thirsty. But when you become less of that, less logging in, you ain't going to be as thirsty as you normally be. That thirst starts to die down. It gets suffocated through training. Instead of logging in, you press play again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Instead of logging in, you press play. Slow down. It works, man. I'm telling y'all, this works. I'm giving like very powerful nuggets today. Like just with little stuff I'm saying. You slow down and it speeds up. This is what's bugged out about the whole thing. When you slow down the way that I'm telling you to, it goes faster. You know why it's going faster? Because you winning consistently. It's not being interrupted by a slap. Ain't no slaps. We focus. Ain't no slaps, man. We focus.
I'm focused, man.
We focus. Don said, develop the habit from the start of trading like you're free, and you will in fact be free. Come on, that's it right there, 100%. Shavella, once I discovered binary options, I totally turned away from Forex. Need Don DeMarco for that. We got the best thing smoking, man.
Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco.
Best thing smoking. David said, rush into that freedom. Come on, man. James, that was point on about what people doing on trading and not slowing down. Did you get access to my trading account? I already know what folks be doing, man. I know. I know. And that's why I know what the medication is that you need to take. The medication is training. You see what I'm saying? That's the pill right there that you need. Boom, press play. That's it. Press play. Some of y'all don't attend live training, like at night. Start attending live training. You really trying to slow down? Come to live training. Like, I'm serious. Some of y'all don't come to live training. Come to live training and slow down. Because being reinforced constantly is helping you to control your urge to do anything. Why you always got an urge to want to do something? It's like you a busybody. You just want to trade. No, we're not here to trade. We are here to apply process and get the outcome of that over and over again. That's it. Apply the process, same outcome. Process, outcome. Slow down, log out, press play. That's how you do it. Slow down. I'm telling y'all, man. Jeff said, yes, slowing way down. 2 hours max observation time a day, 1 click fill or not, I'm out. If presented with an opportunity, in and out before family wakes up. At least 1 a week, no stress. Way more time to focus on training. I assure you guys that this works. When you saw me do Project 21, how fast did it go? Went by like that. 21 weeks flew right by. $30 trades of freedom, 30 weeks. It'll fly right by. Do it. Slow down and do it. Think about trading less and train more. Training keeps your mind off of the urge to trade unnecessarily. It does. It works, man. It works. Payless, Mark, what made you decide to focus on one pair? That's pretty clever if you think about it, because everyone else looks at multiples. What made you think that way? Focus. Focus on every level. One pair, focus. 1-0, focus. You see? Log out, focus. Trade less, focus. Out of trade mode, focus. We in market mode, focus. So focus. Everything that leads to focus is what we should be doing, period. Nothing else. And anything that you do that distracts your focus, you know that you should not be doing. So for some of you, it's logging in too much. Some of y'all take trades and don't record. If you observe and record everything that you do, you will be held accountable by us. So when you get that 1-0, I'm gonna tell you, all right, this is 1-0. Relax now, log out. Like I'm gonna start that. This is why you need to record. Some of you don't want to record because you're trading a lot. Some of y'all ain't recording because you're trading way too much. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's go back. Am I telling the truth? In your mind, you're like, damn, I can't record all these trades. I took 3. Right? So you might record one of them. No. Come on now. Let the process work for you. Be transparent and be honest. If you record what you're doing, if you're observing, record it. If you took a trade, record it. Let's see that trade. And when you take that trade and you post and I tell you to log out, log out. If you just can't log out and you still logged in, I'm gonna start making you record every binary you're looking at. Just to be held accountable for being logged in. Just to prove that you're recording and you're not taking trades. I'll go as far as we need to go to hold you accountable. Because it doesn't make any sense for you not to get where you are destined to get to by interrupting the process by doing too much. I'm serious. We'll do whatever it takes. Hey, you logged in? Record. Turn it on. Record and post it. I didn't see one of the recordings in there. What you was doing? I'm dead ass serious. Like, because being held accountable is power. You are building a business. This is not nothing to play around with. We are literally building 6-figure online business. Accountability is something that you must have in business. Is it not? Come on, man. Queen, what's happening? Accountability, man. You gotta have it. And it just hit me just now when I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I know what's going on. People trading too much. That's why they ain't recording. That's what y'all doing. You're taking mad trades. Some of y'all traded today, ain't said nothing, right? Am I telling the truth? Come on, man. Come on. I'm like, even in the chat, I'm like, all right, I'm seeing less studies. See, like, when I started doing the studies, I did that to spark the flame. You can't let the flame die out. The whole purpose of the observation and the studies is to keep you accountable. When you see me do a study in the group chat, how many videos do I be posting? Damn near every binary. Breaking it down. All right, market is not quite there. Looking like this, doing that, blah, blah, blah. We're going to see what the next binary looks like. Boom, another video on the next binary. All right, this one is not as bad as the last one was. Might be transitioning, we'll see. Boom, another video. Y'all know what it is. When the first day I did a study, I posted like 13 videos in the chat. Come on, man, this is me. Why do you think I'm doing a study? I'm showing you the habits. I'm showing you how to be transparent and how to be held accountable. So when you become the study, now you're becoming the process. Process is the same, no matter what day it is. And what's crazy is that when I do a study, you see how I work myself right into MRMH and a trade. If the market is going to give it up and I'm there, y'all see it. Y'all looking, I'm like, hey, did y'all see that? Look how the market unfolded in 7 binaries. In your mind, you like, damn, man, shit, market, you know, it seems like the market just give it up to him. It's not that. I'm in alignment with the market. You can't be in alignment with the market if you're too busy. Too busy doing what? You're too busy trying to trade. I'm not trying to trade. The study, the whole purpose of it is to observe the market, record it, and then go through what the market is telling us. That's important. So when you do more of that, what you think gonna happen? You're gonna do less bullshit. Eventually you're gonna do no bullshit. You understand? But if you don't have recordings to back up your activity, you can't be held accountable by anybody. And you're not fooling yourself either. Observe and record. Y'all already know that's part of the process. So I shouldn't be seeing less recordings. I should be seeing more every day. But when I started slowing down with the studies, I started seeing less. There's like 2 people that consistently will post. Maybe 3 people. Consistently. And y'all know who they are. I don't gotta say it because it's the same 3 people. We need the group to do it. Everybody do that. Just think about where Where are we going to elevate to by doing that every day? 1-0, man, forever, like for real. So instead of slowing yourself down by not following this instruction that I'm giving, you make things happen faster by following it. Learn how to record. Post it in the group chat. Get the feedback. Post the next one. Record it again, post it. You took a trade, record it, post it. I know it feels good when you take a trade and win. Someone earlier, they said that they took their first trade, made $18. I know that felt great. First thing I said, listen, I'm so glad, and I'm gonna need you to record. You got to start recording now. What am I doing? Holding you accountable. So, and it could be that. It could be no trades, so that's why they're not posting. But the study is not about the trades. So if you're not trading, that's fine. But if you were observing, you need to still be recording the binary and getting feedback in the group. You understand? So either way that you look at it, either people are trading too much or not trading at all, but there's less posting in the group when there should be more. Because we're not just posting trades in the study. The study is the observation of the market. We need to post that so that we get feedback on what the market's doing right now. On top of that, everybody's not in the same market. So a bunch of us are in the euro, others are in the dollar yen, some people are in the Aussie. I should be seeing videos and posts from everybody. I should see Aussie, dollar yen, euro. I know a lot of people not left in the pound. But if you in the pound, if you in the dollar CAD, whatever your market is, record because you're observing. If you on the platform looking, record that binary and post it. Talk about it. And if you develop that habit, look at how you now have a group and a collective effort that's building your individual business. You got to understand, we're all here building the same business. We're individuals, but we're using ourselves collectively to ensure the success of everybody's business. That's why this is TA. It's a collective effort. You see me do it. But you know that I'm doing things to create the habits. I always record. That's not new. But when I start doing the study, I'm doing that to show you. Look how consistent I am with the study. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. I'll post a video with a whole commentary in it. I'm not even telling you to do that. You don't have to say nothing. Just record it and post it. I'll record and have an entire commentary about what we just saw. You don't have to do all of that. Is it going to help you? Yes, it is. Is it going to hold you accountable? Hell yeah. So that's what this is about. We're talking about building an actual online business for real. Oh, I see bro over there too on IG. What's up, man? Lulu was messing with me earlier, Jay Carly. Jay Carly said, we about to bring back the bench. I'll bring it back if I have to. But the only thing is that people don't be they won't talk about when they're doing stuff. So either way, whether you're doing anything or not, when you observe and you record, you're being held accountable for what it is that you're doing. If you're observing, let's see, record. These are just good habits, I'm telling you, man. These are the best habits. She said, we've always done what Mark said. She said, if little big brother said bench, we sat down. That's a fact. Micah, that's true training. Do keep your mind off trading. Mark is definitely the truth, straight up, y'all. I mean, it's true, man. It just is. Yeah, we used to do all of that. Team logout, yes, all of that. Right, and definitely used to pay to post our trades. Yes. Yes. Walker said, I used to delete my recordings after not getting a trade. That was detrimental. The process gained a lot of value and still is, as I focus on precisely identifying what I observe in real time. That's it right there. Listen to what Walker just said. That's why. Listen to what he's saying. Precisely identifying what I observed in real time. Come on, man. He said, in recording it and sharing it. I'll just share the top binaries during observation. Here we go. Melody said, feedback is accountability. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. Shavella says, so glad you broke it down. I was not posting because I'm observing only for now. We'll start posting. Yeah, absolutely, Shavella. Absolutely. Because you have to remember that when you create these habits keep you accountable. Accountability ensures your success. Just think about that. Every successful business that exists that has good accounting is a very successful business. Businesses that hold their employees accountable, successful. Businesses that hold the owners accountable, the managers. When everyone's held accountable throughout an organization, the organization achieves success. Because when there's an issue, the issue is dealt with immediately. You can't deal with no issues when there's no accountability. And when ain't no accountability, everybody blaming everybody else. Well, no, that's not my responsibility. My manager's responsible for that. Passing the buck. Manager's like, nah, not me. The executive VP, that's what I thought he was in charge of it. What? Accountability, man. That's the key. I'm telling you. So accountability, like, why would it be any different for us? We are building a business here. It's an online business, yes. But that don't make the accountability part any different. Accountability got to be there. Anthony P's over here too. What's up? Bro said, that's why I created my team. So we can observe the market together like snipers, and spotters observe the field before that target arrives. Bam. There it is. There it is. Some of y'all know, and I think today I did it. I don't know what time it was. It was this morning. I set a time and I did the little eyeballs. I said the time, I said the EU, and I did the eyeballs. Just me doing that, you'll immediately hear responses. Like people would be like, yeah, I saw that. You see what I'm saying? So in other words, y'all all looking. If I wouldn't have said anything, would you have said anything? You see, like that, y'all understand where I'm going? I want you to say something, even if I don't. Don't let it just be me. And as we build that, that is going to create the accountability circle right there in the whole group. Because all it takes is a couple of y'all to do that consistently, then everybody else will start doing it too, because it's going to trickle. The same way some of y'all started doing it because I did it. When I first did them studies, there were studies every day after that. Then I started to see it little gradually slow down, kind of slower. Now it's dripping. So now it comes down to the hardcore ones that's going to do it no matter what. It's like 3. It's like 2 or 3 people in the group. They will do it no matter what. But we need that to be amplified in the group. You see? So it's not like you're just relying on everyone else in the group. Contribute to the group by posting. If you're observing and you're looking, record. Put it in the group. Just like Melanie said, feedback is accountability. And that's how we grow and how we build together. Bro said, as the spotter calls out something, the sniper confirms that he or she is seeing the same thing. And that real-time communication and accountability breeds confidence in the execution. Boom. Boom. And what that ends up being, the sniper takes 1 shot. 1 shot, 1 kill. You don't even take the shot until that communication is tight. Then you take the shot. Bang. Very good analogy. Because that is exactly what we're doing. If everyone ends up taking the same trade that you end up, then you end up fighting for those contracts to get filled. If collectively 100 people enter the same trade at 500 contracts, then that's 50,000 contracts. Most times a high contract is partial fills depending on timing. There's way too many opportunities. For one, there's different markets. The 5-minute binaries got, I think, 7 markets available. We're spread out in different markets. And there's 23 hours in the day. The market stabilizes at various times throughout the day, on different days. Many times, yeah, we can coincidentally end up in the same trades. Doesn't matter. I've taken trades where others at larger contracts have taken the same trade. We both got filled completely. There's sometimes where you take a trade and you get a partial fill and nobody else was in it in the group. So as far as fills go, that will depend upon the market and the availability at the time. It is what it is. So that's a scarcity way of thinking though. Like there's way too much opportunity for us to be concerned about that anyway. And it doesn't even matter. Like it doesn't make a difference. It really doesn't. We not even, just the idea of what I'm talking about now is us trading less anyway. So it's not even an issue. It's not even an issue. Jay Carter, we'll all find out what gets filled when we get there. That's what I'm talking about. It's like certain problems are good problems. So we'll get there. Jeffrey said, I work or share with the group more. Oh, excuse me. You said he delete 250 recorded binaries at the end of the week. Oh, man. So some of y'all are recording and not posting. Damn. He said 250 recorded binaries by the end of the week. Wow. Yeah, definitely put some of those in the chat. Absolutely. Mike, I'm guilty of not recording. I will do more recording as I'm observing and then post and share. Yes. Yeah, executive vice president. Oh, man. Yeah, it was 11:10, Mo. Thank you. Yeah, that was the time earlier. Yep. I do what I want. Fran said we all need to become accounting directors in MRMH. Let's get it, Fran. Melanie said you came to TA for help. Don't try to do this by yourself when there is a whole team that is there for you all day, every day. Come on. more Melly Mel. It's like that's what we here for. That's what all this is for. Bro said you can't afford to miss. You give away your position and fail the mission. He said if your only problem is getting filled, you have a wonderful problem. Some problems are good problems, right? Exactly. Good problems. Anthony said NADEX has no problem with liquidity concerns filling contracts. I don't even be talking about it because people already know what I'm doing. You know, I'm anxious to see way more people in the same position and, you know, moving how they are moving because it's just going to be more the same. That's all. More the same. Yep. But that's hard though. That's hard. Yeah, this was good, man. This was really good. So I'm excited for next week because next week I'm gonna have the podcast up. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. So it's a work in progress, but I have everything that I need to do it. But the podcast, you know, for some of you that don't know the difference, some people be like, well, what's the difference between a live stream and a podcast? The podcast is just simply an audio. It's an audio recording of this, of what I'm doing right now. It's the audio version of it only. And podcasts are available through various apps, iTunes, Spotify, and whatever the other ones are. So people listen to podcasts. Some people don't watch videos because they might be driving or whatever the case may be, but they like to listen in. So the podcast is an opportunity to give access to people that do that. So yeah, it's gonna be good stuff, man. So we'll have that running, and I'm also gonna add on Facebook live stream. So we'll be streaming from 3 different platforms: Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And I'm also looking into streaming from LinkedIn also, which is another platform. So basically just trying to get as much of this content out on the different social media and online platforms out here where people are that are looking, you know, for a vehicle that they can use to get to freedom, vehicle that they can use to, you know, build an online business. Like, it's very feasible, it's very realistic that people can build their way to where they want to get to utilizing trading. We're in a niche. We're in a very specific market on a very specific platform doing very specific things with a specific instrument. So there is a design already in place, a blueprint already laid out. And I just want to ensure that, you know, as many people as possible have an opportunity to benefit from it. And besides that, it's just good content. Like the stuff we talk about is just good stuff that people should, and I'm sure want to hear, you know? So that's what's happening for next week. So I'm definitely excited about it. Without a doubt. Got the mic and everything. Like, everything's already set up. Microphone is here. You know? We got the mic. I got a studio over here. Everything right here in this little space. Yeah, but the lives are still going to be running at the same time. So it'll be streaming on multiple platforms, and the audio will be recorded. So that'll be for the podcast. So I'll let y'all know what the name of it is going to be next week. Y'all will see it. Y'all see what it is. All right. Yeah, I'm still deciding, but I kind of have decided, but I just want to make sure before I actually say what it is. But you'll know what it is next week, Kimbo. No, the live will be the podcast. Yes, it's gonna be the same thing. It'll just be this on the podcast. So basically, there'll be all of these different ways to tap into what's going on here. Period. Yeah, you're gonna work it out. That's right. Nah, it's still gonna be here. Ashton. He said we won't get to see the fly hats and shirts no more. Oh man, nah, we gonna still be streaming. We're gonna be rocking. Yup. Ashton said, Mark, you'll never have to worry about money simply because you were in giving mode. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Giving is receiving. That's it. That's what it is, man. And that's what's crazy. When you love to give, whew, it do something different, man. It hits different. He said you're gonna let beast mode speak. Yo, beast mode is talking all day. I like that too, Sean. He said business as usual. He said because that's what it is. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, that's what it is. Jay Carly said they'll be listening while we're watching. Right. There you go. Right. We'll have the call-ins. Yeah, all of that. So all it's gonna do is amplify this. Like, so everything that you already see going on is gonna be amplified now. Excuse me. People will be able to access through podcast world. Podcast world is like YouTube world. Like it's its own world. People listen to podcasts. So we're going to be podcasting. We're going to be live streaming. All of that. Yep. Right. People can call in. It's going to be good, man. Melody said you want to do podcasts so you don't have to put on your pants every day. Now that's funny. That is funny. Yeah, he did disappear. Yes, indeed. He did disappear. Yep, you hit that on the head. All right, man. So, yeah, we're gonna be live next week. Oh, this whole thing came out. Hold on. I'm over here breaking shit. We're gonna be live next week. The podcast. Let me see what's over here. Anybody with anything over here? Bro said it's gonna be great. Yes, sir. Ooh, there it is. Anthony P said all TA platforms sync into one. Pandozzi is on it too. He already know the name. He already know the name. I'm gonna leave that right there. I know some of y'all gonna try to shoot to Instagram to see what it is. Nope. We out. I ain't giving you a chance to go over there. Peace. Yeah, I do not understand how to close this. Why is this thing not closing? This is crazy. This shit is not letting me close. Hold on. She Carly laughing at me. Because this phone is new and I don't know how to use it yet. It got some stupid arrow pointing at this thing and it's not letting me do anything. Like, hold on, man. Using full screen mode. Why is it saying that? I know that already. Oh, this is so annoying. And I don't want to just close it out. Oh, there it is. All right. Next. And okay. Jesus. Nah, I was doing mad extra other shit. I don't know what it was doing. It was doing something crazy. All right. But anyway, we out. He said you can't leave us. Deuces, y'all have a good weekend. I'll holler at y'all.